pity for myself.
And top officials of the Social Health Authority were at pains today explaining how it used 77 million shillings on legal fees for cases which had an estimated amount of 13.9 million shillings, contrary to the advocate's remuneration law. The team led by SHA Chief Executive Officer Dr. Mercy Mwangangi was also pressed to explain how the SHA's multi-story car park that was to initially cost 909 million shillings was later inflated to 3.9 billion shillings, a 337 increase of the original contract. Gloria Milimu reports.
Officials from the Social Health Authority found themselves yet again on the receiving end Wednesday when they were pressed by the Public Service Investments Committee on Social Services Administration and Agriculture to adduce evidence on the reports of the Auditor General on the financial statements of SHA for the financial year 2021-2022 and 2023-2024. Among the issues the Auditor General poked holes into was the former National Health Insurance Fund's legal expenses. The Social Health Authority CEO Dr. Mercy Mwangangi and the authority's outgoing Director of Finance, Robert Ngasira, were at pains to explain how 77 million shillings was used as legal fees for cases worth 13 million shillings.
We wanted to first understand this 77 million, and definitely it will open the larger figure of 200 plus. And I hope SHA will now be very sensitive on issues of legal services.
The explanations that are being given here, why were they not given at the time of audit? The availability of these documents are out of nowhere. They are now appearing.
We have been working very studiously on developing these responses, and we'll be able to go and check why responses were not done at that time. We would have to go back, source, and try and track any communication given by the Auditor Office and any response by the NHIF team that was present at that time.
The Auditor General held that the payment contravened the law on the advocate's remuneration, resulting in wastage. At the same time, it also emerged that the defunct NHIF inflicted costs amounting to billions of shillings for the construction of a car park. The construction of the multi-story car park, according to the report, was inflated by 337% above the original cost. According to the report, the multi-story car park was to be constructed at a sum of 909 million shillings, but was later revised upwards to 1.1 billion shillings, representing a 30% increase. This was before it was revised further to 3.3 billion shillings.
Payments totaling 626 million were incurred in the financial year 2009-10. and 4 million incurred in the financial year 2010-2011 as related to pending claims which were payable to the contractor after the completion of the multi-story car park.
After the Tectura issued this certificate, you continuously continued paying fictitious payments. So I wanted the Director of Finance to confirm or deny.
The case of this construction, you will remember, also had some court issues. So if there are any other payments, then they are as a result of court matters.
In a previous response to the same committee on 28 September 2023, NHIF attributed the cost revision to the introduction of vehicular lifts and the construction of an additional basement floor. Even so, the lifts were found to be unviable. NHIF was also accused of failing to provide contracts between the fund and suppliers for audit of services rendered under the former Linda Mama scheme, leaving the payment of at least 1.6 billion shillings in jeopardy. Other issues that emerged include the disputed ownership of a 10 hectares parcel of land located in Karen, among other issues raised in the Auditor General's report. Meanwhile, SHA requested for more time to be able to reconcile its responses to the committee, which granted them at least 2 weeks to do so.
Thank you, Gloria, for that report. Great questions there, Amata, to look at.